Hey Kotaku, this is Steven Totillo, and we're looking at Mario and Donkey Kong Minis on the Move for the Nintendo 3DS. This is a download-only game, and it's the year of Luigi's, according to Nintendo, so look who we have. Everybody in the Mario-verse, the main people other than Luigi. Great, yay, Luigi. But Mario and Donkey Kong is the fifth in a series that used to be called Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and they've always been a little more puzzle-oriented than just straight up platformers or anything like that. And that's no exception here. This game is divided into 4 main modes and then some mini games. I'm going to give you a quick tour of everything. First, we're going to go into Mario's main event. Now, the recent games in the series have involved these automated toys, the minis, and them moving on their own, automated, as I said, and you doing things to sort of make sure they have a clear path. So we're going to play, I guess, with a Donkey Kong toy, or we could play. Well, no, let's play with a Mario toy first. And just go into the very first level. There's a lot of tutorial text early on, as for each of the first 10 missions, they want to sort of tell you the basic things. But in this initial mode, this Mario-centric mode, what you're going to see up top is a playing course. And we want to get Mario from his pipe into the star. We want him to get all 3 of these Mario coins. And if you do that, then you've maxed out the level. There's also a timer that's going to be going, so you want to get through it as quickly as possible. You don't really look at the top screen at all, though, even though you can swivel the camera around. I haven't found that to be that useful, so I keep my eye on the bottom screen where we can see it all as a grid of squares. And in this mode, what's going to happen is these pieces are going to cascade downward. And if they all fill up, we're in trouble, so we want to take one out. Once we place one that Mario could walk on, he walks on it. And once we have a clear path to the star, things speed up. You can watch that on the top screen. Of course, the game would normally display it in 3D if we had that on. I've turned it off so you can actually see what's going on. And there we go, success, very easy, right? Perfecting the level and finish. There's a little bit too much tapping required in this game, I'll tell you right now. But let's go to a level I haven't actually finished, level 11. And the first 10 levels, like I said, have a lot of tutorial text, and they're teaching you the basics of this. And then they kind of stop bothering you, and they let you just figure it out on your own. And I can speed up the cascading, so what do you think? How about this? And then I'll go down, so then we'll come that way. And then we'll go up, and then we'll go over, and perfect. If I had screwed up, I could have taken the bomb piece, and I could have put it there and blown up one of my badly placed pieces, but I did pretty good there. Okay. Oh no, I hit retry. Oh, that's the curse of the rushing gamer. Yeah, now I'm mired in tutorial text. So no, go away, exit. Too many menus to tap through in this game. Let's go to something. Well, you can see how many levels there are for this. I think there's 60 of these. And again, there's 4 modes. Let's do level 19, something more challenging. And I'll show you some more wrinkles here. It's a solid game design. It's not the most fun thing I've ever played in any of these modes, but they're pretty good. And the game, I think, it's like a $10 game or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what the price is, but you'll see as we go through more. There's a lot of content here. Use hammers to defeat Shy Guys. Okay, so they're even doing tutorials on mission 19. Okay, lots to know. I could figure some of this out on my own, I'm sure. Okay, so Mario's up here, and the pieces are going to come down, so I guess we want him to get to the blue coin, then the green, then the red, and we're going to have to hit the Shy Guy. I'll explain what that thing is in a minute. So, so maybe we're going to need this piece here, right? Uh-oh. I think I may have already messed up. This would go there. Mario's going to start moving, so maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. Because what we really need is one of those elbows that way. We're going to need that there. Oh, we could use this here. This we don't need, so we throw that in the trash. This, you saw he was flashing red because there were going to be problems there. If I wanted to speed him up, I could tap him, but I probably shouldn't have done that. The trash can, by the way, if I instead of just I could have placed that there, that would have been the right piece, but if you do 3 things in the trash can, you then get a piece that works perfectly. Meanwhile, we also have Mario with the hammers. And success. These games trade very much, by the way, on the nostalgia for the original Donkey Kong game, and so having the hammers in there, having Pauline be one of the characters who's the woman that Mario was trying to rescue in the original Donkey Kong, if I remember my Nintendo history correctly, it's all part of a throwback to that. This is very much a game about the Mario and Donkey Kong of climbing girders and basic stuff. Anyway, we're almost 5 minutes in and I've only shown you one mode, so let's get a move on. Puzzle Palace is the Princess Peach-centric mode. Show you a mission here, and you'll see the differences right away. The fundamentals are going to be the same. We're going to have a mini come out of a pipe. We're going to want to get them to the star. In this case, we have a set number of pieces available to us, and we have to figure out how we use these. So let's reverse engineering some of this. I do know that these blue things make people jump. So if she went over that from there, she would jump to there. So I'm putting this there, and she would probably come down. I also know that's a jump to there, so they probably want me to... Okay, they're going to want me to jump up and then come over and do that. Okay, so that, right? That, and that. Let's see what happens. For whatever reason, but you can tap to speed up. For whatever reason, even when they have a clear path, if there's a jump, they don't... The game isn't smart enough to speed things along. So you'll see what I mean. As soon as Mario makes this jump, it's supposed to be a Princess Peach game. I should have been playing with the Peach Mini. As soon as he made the jump, he got through. So that's the Peach version of the game. Again, operates on a timer. Again, they want you to get 3 coins. So that's a thing that this series has had before, and you know it from iOS games as well. Probably things like Angry Birds have it, and lots of other things. I think the Where's My Water? Oh, take a break. Take a break. That timer thing just went off there. We're going to go to Mini Mayhem. So let's go to a level 11. Level 11? Did I say that right? And in this case, minis are going to come out of multiple pipes. We can move pieces around. We can also turn these things. And so this is more about dealing with pieces that are already placed on the board. And what do you do to get them to go the right way? And I don't know that this is going to go all that well for me. Yeah, in this case, if you can get the minis to... This is reminiscent of some of the older games. If you can get the minis to all sort of stack up and be going to the star at the same time, then you get multiple points as you sort of combo chain them in. In this case, I've sent them in the wrong direction, but they're going to bounce out. And now at least they're going to be going in a... I think they're going to be going in a straight line, so they're at least marching through together. But I would have to get them all the way through. And I'm going to spare you right now my puzzling my way through that. And let's actually just exit out of that. I'll show you the Donkey Kong mode, which is a bit different than all the other ones. Giant Jungle. Giant Jungle level 1. So you see it looks like there's only 3 levels of Giant Jungle. And this is a massive playing field. It's one of the few times it's relevant to be looking up top. And I can scroll through that playing field on the bottom. And you'll see this is an amalgamation of some of the other modes. I'm going to be having pieces cascading down, like that Mario mode. I can place them wherever I want, but I'm operating against a timer. And I can be picking up extra time by having the Mario Mini start going through various things. I can try to correct mistakes I've made by dropping bombs, although that was actually not a mistake. But we can recover here. And the goal is actually, success is getting, I think, all the coins. There's a lot of coins, let's look on the top screen. Getting all the coins and using the time extenders by grabbing the stopwatches and clearing through the whole course. And it's much harder than anything else. It uses a bunch of the different items that you learn about in the other modes. For example, the jump blocks that get you over the spikes. Oh, I'm about to die because I've allowed too many of these things to fill in. Also, Mario's about to fall, so I'm about to fail in a couple different ways. But there's 3 different versions of that. I like that stuff. So this is all good, like, to me, this is a good downloadable game in that I would never want this to be the main thing that was in my 3DS, because there's these satisfying longer adventures that I can play on the game on the system. But it's something I can just jump into and do little sort of side pastimes. Why not? I've been playing this a bit, on Unsub We Rise, and I get a few games in before I go anywhere. This stuff also you may have seen. I can unlock, these are mini games, and I can unlock harder versions of them or more complex versions of them as I collect more stars. But this is just a basic slingshotting thing with a nice 3D effect and some bad aim by me. and you want to start anticipating where you're going, chaining your combos. There's score thresholds that you're trying to achieve. This is, I guess this is sort of Angry Birds-ish, right? A little bit weird. It kind of feels like Nintendo going a little bit from them. Not that Nintendo hasn't done slingshot games in the past. It's all right. I prefer the main game to this, but it's an extra. I mean, this is the thing I found in all the downloadable Nintendo games is that there's just they put a lot of content into these things. If people are used to like iOS games where that you download it and for $1 you get like one thing, maybe a couple levels of that one thing, or even 99 levels, but it's just the one thing. Like that's not how they do it here. They throw in a ton of stuff. This one's a bit weird. This is it's gonna be similar to what we just did, but we are you'll see. And then spinning. I don't like the feel of the spinning. I just feel like a maniac when I'm doing this on the subway, and I think I missed them too. You gotta spin like a crazy man. Come on, spin. Fishman. What am I doing wrong? Oh, because I'm spinning the wrong way. Okay. That would be why. We're not editing that out. We're gonna leave that in for you to laugh at me. You are trying to hit a score threshold by fishing in as many as you can, hooking them in, whatever you want to call it. It's not the world's best mechanic, this spinning stuff. Cube Crash, I like. This one reminded me of, I think it's a game called Cubello. There's two modes of this. I'll just show you one. That mode is where you're just chipping away at the big cube, and you're seeing how fast you can, or how many shots it takes you to do it. This one, they'll keep giving you new cubes. You'll see. So the first one's easy, right? Gone on one hit. But there's physics to this, which is why if you've played Cubello, I think I'm saying the name of the game right. It was a WiiWare game that had a lot of sort of, it was like this, where there was physics to how if I hit, like watch, if I hit the corner, and then it sort of changes what I can hit, and that becomes relevant in just a little bit as they begin to place bombs within parts of the shape that are up there. So like, I do want to spin it around, or I don't want to spin it around, and let's see if we can get to a bomb. You'll see. Oh, yeah, like there may be a bomb in there, maybe? No, okay. Oh, there we go. Boom, okay. So there's that, and then, yes, we want to get out of that. There's Elevation Station. It's a pretty thorough tour I'm giving you. Maybe I should have skipped some of these modes, but hey, this helps you inform your purchasing decision. It's not like Nintendo puts out demos of a lot of their games. So in this one, we want to go up and down in order to collect our coins. Yeah, you get the idea, right? Okay. Finally, it's not enough content for you, is it? No way. On top of all that, you have your main games, you have your mini games, you have a course creator, which you can then upload and download and expand way more and have way more levels in the game. And then this weird thing, because what would a Nintendo game be without some sort of weird unlocks? You have your unlockable toys that you can shine, and then yeah, that's just what you were hoping for, right? So this is Mario and Donkey Kong. Subtitle I can't remember because it sounds like all the other ones. Minis marching something something, coming to the Nintendo 3DS with a good fundamental gameplay system, a bunch of variations on it, some weird mini games, some toys you can polish. Yes, minis on the move, for, you know, a relatively low price and this amount of content. I'd say it's pretty good. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed.